Hi, my name is Kgilles, and I'm going to do my informative speech on Milton S. Hershey. Have you ever unwrapped a Hershey Kiss, such as these, and wondered who invented them and how long they have been around? Milton S. Hershey was a determined man. He faced many trials by trying to make something of his life, to prove a good life for his wife, and to build a community. Let me start by discussing some facts about Milton S. Hershey and his life. Milton S. Hershey was born into a poor family but was determined to make something of his life. Milton S. Hershey was born September 13, 1857 at Dairy Church, Pennsylvania. He was raised on a farm and quit school by the 4th grade. When Milton S. Hershey was 18, his parents sent him to live with a candy maker in Lancaster, Pennsylvania to learn the trade of making candy. In 1876, Hershey attempted to start his own business in Philadelphia. Despite 6 years of hard work, it failed. Hershey moved to Denver and found work with a confectioner who taught him how to make caramels using fresh milk. Hershey started a second company in New York. It also failed. In 1886, Hershey moved back to Lancaster and once again trying to make candy. This time, it actually worked. In 1893, Hershey became fascinated with making chocolate, and at the World's Columbia Expedition, he bought German machinery and had it shipped back to his factory in Lancaster. Hershey met Catherine Sweeney on a trip to Jamestown, New York in 1897, and they married May 25, 1898. Now that I have told you some facts about Milton S. Hershey, let me give you some information about the products that he actually made. After several years of trial and error, Milton S. Hershey finally discovered the formula of milk, sugar, and cocoa. Initially, the Hershey Chocolate Company produced sweet chocolate and cocoa for flavoring and coating his own caramels. In 1900, Milton S. Hershey introduced the molded milk chocolate bar, known today as the Hershey bar. Milton S. Hershey was the first American to develop the formula for manufacturing milk chocolate. In 1907, the company added Hershey Kisses to its product line. In 1908, the company introduced the Hershey bar with almonds. Milton S. Hershey packaged his candy to sell in grocery stores, newsstands, and in vending machines. Hershey's first recorded sale of Hershey chocolate was April 17, 1895. Now that I have discussed Milton S. Hershey and some of his products, let me give you more information at other things that he accomplished during his long life. Milton S. Hershey believed that workers who were treated fairly and lived in a very comfortable, pleasant environment would be much better workers. Hershey developed a community that included housing for his employees, schools, churches, parks, a department store, an amusement park, a swimming pool, a laundromat, a blacksmith shop, a printing plant, a barber shop, a theater, a library, a bowling alley, and even a zoo. Milton and Catherine Hershey were unable to have children of their own. In 1909, Hershey and his wife Catherine opened a school for orphaned boys. In 1915, Catherine died. In 1918, Hershey transferred the bulk of his fortune, including his ownership of the Hershey Chocolate Company and his other enterprises, to the Hershey Trust Foundation, to be held for the Hershey School for Boys. Milton S. Hershey died October 13, 1945. In a long life, Milton S. Hershey proved himself to be a courageous entrepreneur, a determined builder, and a passionate humanitarian. He was able to make a product during a time that chocolate was considered a luxury for only the rich. Chocolate became an enjoyment for everyone, and they could afford it. He built an entire community that now bears his name, Hershey, Pennsylvania. People travel year-round to witness chocolate being made and spend their vacations enjoying a town he built during a time that the rest of the world was suffering from the Great Depression. Today, we still enjoy eating chocolate that was invented by Hershey in 1893.